I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Alright then, yes. I smile on your
face. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but did it broad day. Oh, you rich, bitch, I graduated, call me Big Fish.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You already know what's going on, or you probably don't know what's going on because I never do makeup videos. I filmed like about 3 or 4 videos, but never edited because I was scared. So I'm gonna just do my everyday makeup look and like tips and low-key first impressions of some new products that I got. With like full coverage foundation, I just feel like it looks too matte and I don't like that. I like more of a dewy look, but I don't like how dewy foundations have like less coverage. So what I do is I prep my skin with this rosehip oil, and I also apply it when I do put my foundation. Just put a little squirt on the actual brush that I do use, so it makes my foundation look dewy but still really good full coverage. So moving on to that, I just prep my skin with that. Put it on about like 20 minutes or like even 10 minutes before you do start your makeup. And then I also prep it with Cetaphil. So the first thing I am going to go in with, oh my god, my setup looks like a mess.
So does my life, so at least it represents me.
One tip I would recommend is using Vaseline on your lips before you start your makeup. So once you put lipstick or you put lip gloss, your lips are already hydrated. And throughout your makeup, you want to like reapply and just like rub it in. That's key to, you know, prepping your skin. So first I start off with my eyebrows, and if you don't do your eyebrows first, what are you doing with your life?
Sorry, not sorry.
So I'm gonna use the NYX Tame and Focus. Hello. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Ballin' on a Budget from the dollar store angled brush. And what I basically do, oh, and an elf, whatever this is called, and I kind of just comb my hairs down and move them to the left. Everyone always skips the eyebrows, and I'm like, sis, don't skip the eyebrows. Oh, disclaimer,
Just because I'm doing a video like this doesn't mean I'm good at makeup.
but we can look at the process and see how I grow. So that's why we're doing it. So I'm just gonna comb them down and then move them towards that way, because this kind of tells you how your eyebrows are really looking. Because sometimes I fill them in too dark, and if you do it like this, it shows where the gaps in your eyebrows are, so you know where to fill in. And I always kind of like go crazy at the end of the eyebrows, because when I go with concealer, it always takes it out, and I'm just like, hello, that was a waste of product. I just kind of go like this, like, do I really care? No. Like, they're gonna look fucked anyway, so I don't want to spend too much time on them. This is why I don't get a boyfriend, because I don't know how to fill in my eyebrows.
I don't know why I'm even doing a tutorial. You really don't care.
And then I kind of just like brush this side right here, so it's like a fade, you know? You know, like when guys do the fade, like it looks like
Homeboy can get it, like
maybe
homegirl can get it if she like blends.
This is a really good primer. I would recommend. And normally they have like buy 2 get 2 free. So I normally get like a primer and like a palette, but you could get like 2 primers. Like they have green ones. I like it because it's like silicone-y. So kind of just rub that. Maybe like rub it a little bit over here too. Don't waste product. I'm gonna put more like later on, but I just kind of let the lotion sit more on my face and then do that.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go with these amazing Real Techniques like mini, like these, like you need to buy them. They have them at $2.99 at TJ Maxx, and they will literally change your life.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm sorry, I got an email.
It's totally fine, like
it's like the world telling you like
you're gonna make it,
but like you're gonna have like
challenges
throughout the way. So like I did the best of my abilities, but like they're not the best because I'm trying to grow them out. Elf brush or any brush just kind of like this, it's really good for your foundation, just applying it on so you don't have to lose product within the sponge. Or silicone sponges are really good to just pat on, but I found this is best effective to get like in little corners like this and just put it on. So first I'm gonna put the primer on. I focus this, if you want like a full coverage, like stay on foundation, you want your makeup to be like long lasting, I would recommend using a silicone primer because it kind of just sticks the foundation like right on top. Why do I keep going white? And just kind of tap it in, focus it on those places right here. And then sometimes I'll go in with this dewy one. This is really good, but it doesn't really like keep my makeup on that long. But what I kind of do is like, oh, it just kind of, I just kind of like focus it normally where I have highlight. So bomb, like it's so full coverage. It's like you're literally applying paint. So I would highly recommend for drugstore, and that's that price. I have a lot of pimples right now, so I'm just gonna apply those. I'm gonna apply green color corrector wherever I have those. I just use the Hard Candy color corrector. This one's really good, and it has like a little applicator like that. So I would recommend, but honestly, any green color corrector will be fine. So once you have the foundation onto the brush, I am going to go in with this Rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is really good for scarring and a lot of stuff with your face, as well as like body and stuff like that. So I just use this because it's really good for your face. So my auntie tells me, but you know. And I just put like a couple squirts on that one. So it's like dewy, but still has full coverage with the foundation. And then I apply that right onto the skin. And then since it's like so like paint, like look at that, it's literal paint, I just do one side of my face first, and then I blend it in. And what I kind of do is I kind of start moving towards the nose, because I've noticed when I kind of put it on my nose, it looks really cakey. I just don't put the oil on here because I get oily sometimes up there, and then I don't put it on my nose, of course. And I put that after I put my foundation. I let that set in a little bit, and then I will move on to like the next product, because a lot of the times I go straight into it and then my blush kind of sticks to my foundation. So I like when it kind of
it's a little bit set and it doesn't look cakey. So once that is done, we're just going to let that a little blow, or I put the fan on, and then I start the next process.
Okay, and then next I'm just going to use this Enchanted eyeshadow from e.l.f. And because I normally use this other highlighter, but I left it in my mom's car, so. And what I normally do, I just kind of scrape off this so it falls in the little pan. And then I use this. This is for like nails, but I really like it for under eye highlighting. It looks like a little mini fan brush anyways, and it gets underneath there really nice. Okay, I normally use these three. This one's more of a like, you know, full coverage. This one's more like a dewy look. So what I like to do is put a little bit of this one underneath. And what I do is I do one eye first, so because my eyes tend to crease really fast. So I do one eye at a time. And then this one gives it more of like a dewy finish. And then so I do that one next. And then for setting powder, I used the NYC powder, which is really good. I used to get it at Kmart for like $3-4, but they do not sell it at Kmart anymore. So I had to buy it on Amazon, which it was still kind of cheap for a setting powder, but it was just so much cheaper on Kmart, and it was more convenient because I could just go to the store and get it myself. I don't really like to bake my face. I just kind of like to pat it on, and I use the one that it comes with, and I kind of just focus it right here real quick just so it won't crease, because I like to put like a liquid highlighter on right here, then set it, and then go again and apply it. So once that is done, I'm going to move on to the other eye. And so then once that's done, I just put it also above here a little bit, and then on my chin. And then I'm just going to put a little bit here, a little bit there. And then what I like to do is I like to go in with the Born to Glow NYX. And this one you have to work really quick. I'm just going to put a little bit so it kind of sets it. And then I'm going to use this brush, which it's a really nice brush. It's called Magnetic Face, and it's from the Grocery Outlet. It was only like $2 or $3, and you can take them off. And it has one that's kind of like the one that I used to apply my foundation, and another brush like this. And they're really soft, and I'm just going to kind of use that to like dust off the powder. And then I kind of want to put a little bit on my nose because my foundation always comes off. And then I'm going to move on to this facial prime setting spray. It's a charcoal one. I got it at TJ Maxx for $5.99 and it's a setting spray as well. So I'm just going to use that. I always put setting spray because for some reason, maybe because I don't know how to do my makeup, it just comes out looking cakey 24/7. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I don't know why I wore white pants when I knew I'm going to be doing makeup. I'm going to put a bitch up in the house. Oh my god, I'm so fucking annoyed. Oh my god. Wow. So this one's kind of beat up. I use the color Oaks on You. The Pro Contour Pro Fusion, which I heard is a dupe for the Kat Von D, but I ain't paying Kat Von D money or affiliating with any of the drama. And I normally just go in with the middle one and that one, maybe the dark one. I'm just gonna... And I use these Real Techniques brushes because it kind of gets right in there so you don't have to have a messy like situation. If you ever go in too dark, you could just get like setting powder. We are going to use the end of the Real Technique brush that we use for concealer, and we're just gonna get the yellow shade. I would recommend using a yellow shade and not setting powder because it is gonna look a little white even if you're like pale like me. A yellow is recommended so it kind of blends in with your foundation. I'm just gonna use this side and put it right underneath where you put the contour and brush it out so it looks more natural. I am going to use the Becca Opal liquid highlighter, which is amazing. Like, it will change your life. And I just put a little bit here and then use this sponge to just blend it out. And honestly, you could just use this. Like, this is like so beautiful. What I normally do is I use my fan brush that I
Don't have. Okay.
We're just gonna use this one. Okay. Wow. It's like suddenly I'm a woman again. And then we're just gonna go with the Mary Luminizer and then kind of set it. Blend it. Okay, I'm gonna use the Pro Fusion blush palette and contour palette, and I'm gonna use the color Bloom and blend it and mix them together. And you're gonna put it right below the highlight and right on top of the contour, and then kind of blend towards the apples of the cheeks.
Once that is done, I'm going to set my face. Yes, I took a shower in this, like, sorry, not sorry, just to make sure everything's like really locked in.
And then once that is in, I'm gonna go ahead, wipe any excess foundation I have, and then I am going to curl my eyelashes. I just use like a regular one. I'm just gonna put on this LA Colors lip gloss, which is really good. It's $1.50 at Daiso Japan if you can get your hands on it, but if you can't, they have them on Amazon, and I would recommend getting the 3-pack because the 3-pack's $10, and if you just get a single one, it's not. It's always good to have multiple lip glosses because you always lose them. Thank you for watching so much. Remember to like, to subscribe, to hit that bell for notifications. If you would like to see any more videos like this, please like and comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see, what kind of makeup you want me to try.